now theme set for Nigeria to host the world as the 24th edition of the World Economic Forum opens in Abuja tomorrow. Security has been beefed up in and around the city.
The Minister of Finance, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, says the forum will give the nation an opportunity to showcase its economic potentials to the world. Our correspondent, Bolaji Akinwale, reports.
The World Economic Forum for Africa briefing provided an opportunity for the federal government to clear the minds of the international community of its ability to keep delegates safe during the period of the event.
We are going to do the maximum necessary to make sure that our guests are safe and protected. The president also announced that Abuja that civil servants and other working people will be asked to stay home starting from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those are the main days of the meeting, mainly due to traffic, to avoid incessant traffic problems, since we have so many visiting dignitaries. And you know, this is also what takes place in virtually every country. They usually give holidays to give a chance.
To drive home its point, Nigeria has shown interest in partnering with other countries in the fight against terrorism.
When it comes to the matter of our girls, we will take help from anywhere and anyone who is prepared to help us get the girls out. The priority of the president and of Nigerians is, let's find our girls. And he said he had specifically reached out to certain countries, to request help. I think not just for the girls, but even broader with the issue of terror, which is a worldwide issue. And he mentioned certain countries that he's reached out and is willing to work with. So the immediate is we will take help from any country that can help us with trying to get our girls out.
Besides the period of the event, there is a call for political commitments from leaders of the continent for sustained growth.
The challenge is that many people, both from the business community as well as citizens, do not feel that the plans that have been made relate to them directly. And so through the forum, and we actually have sessions dedicated to how to make continental free trade a reality. We have discussions around the difficulty of getting visas just to travel across Africa and pushing for commitment from our leaders to make that a reality. It should be easier for an African to visit a fellow African's country rather than it being easier for a foreigner to visit many of our African countries.
And the results are expected to be great.
We hope that the global community can articulate a consensus on the strategies for mitigating the poor quality growth that has been associated with most African economies. Poor quality growth. What does that mean? Yes, we have robust GDP growth rates, but unemployment remains high. Inequality is increasing. That is what poor quality growth means.
While we count down to the opening session of the World Economic Forum for Africa, the first for Nigeria, many describe the event as a litmus test that must be passed by the government. Bolaji Akinwale for Channels Television News.